Thoughts on the verdict?
Well, referring to the Camm verdict, I was notified just a few minutes ago when you were. I was surprised. However, that's the verdict of the jury. So we respect the jury system. I know I speak for all those involved in the court system: judges, prosecutors, lawyers, defense lawyers alike. That's the verdict of the jury. So that's the law.
Mr. Henderson, what do you think was different about this trial compared to the second trial?
Well, I wasn't part of this trial. I wasn't privy to the evidence that was presented, to the different challenges in this case. In fact, I never went up there one time, not being a party to it, and so I can't comment to the differences between my trial in '06 and this trial, in '13. As if we're referring to my trial in '06, Camm 2, he obviously had a Fifth Amendment right to not testify because, if you recall, we tried him simultaneously with David Camm, and so clearly he didn't have to testify, nor did he. Much different this time, but again, I wasn't part of this one. I will say that I would respect the verdict of the jury. I don't know what was presented, and I don't know what they had to consider. I would respect that verdict. In the case I tried in '06, I believe with the evidence that was presented in '06, I believe that jury got it right. I don't even think it was a close call for that jury in '06. But again, a different case, different prosecutors, different judge, and a different time. Our first thoughts go out to the family of Kim, Brad, and Jill, and in working with them in the years past, what kind of people they are, what they've had to endure, and my first thought goes out to them. And I know it's just hard to put into words what they have gone through and what they will continue to go through. So we'll keep them in our thoughts and prayers. I don't know who said that and why it was said. So I didn't prosecute David Camm this time. I do have a case that I have to get to prosecute. This victim's family is obviously equally important. I'll just leave it that I would make an assumption that the prosecutors, at least knowing the reputation of Mr. Levko, knowing him personally, that he did a good job. I'm sure that Mr. Meyer, knowing him past, did a good job. It's a different case, different evidence, different attorneys, and at this point we'll just have to respect that verdict of the jury. I think that for the Floyd County taxpayers, they're still recovering from this, or will have to recover for a long time. It was probably a historical amount of money that was spent on these trials combined, and I haven't heard the latest figure, but I know we're in the millions, and so I think that has to be looked at moving forward for the county, and we'll just have to work through it the best we can. Clearly, there was a tremendous amount of money spent.
Camm's attorneys